Hello everybody, bonjour mes amis, it's T-Park here, this time with a house lot showcase in The Sims 2. This one's a little bit special. This one is dedicated to and inspired by my favorite YouTuber ever, MadameWario. She's a total pimp, go check her out. She's #1 on my oh you should go watch these things on YouTube on the side of my channel. Because she's super cool and mostly because she has an amazing Let's Play of The Sims 2. Her first LP of The Sims 2, which she had Nightlife and Pets. She called it Let's Play The Sims 2 Pets. It was an amazing LP and it was so cool. And she built a house for her main Sims in it that she liked to call the Pimp Pad. And it was frankly a ridiculous house. So I decided, hey, maybe I should recreate it with my own little twists and flares on it. So I am very proud to officially present. This is not the first time you're seeing it because I had it on stream one time, but this is the official showcasing of the Pimp Pad version 2.0. Yes, it is finally done after 20, maybe even 20 plus hours of building. Finally finished with this. Finally finished enough to show it off, which, hallelujah, it is done. So yes, the Pimp Pad, where the main family of the entire LP, the Pimp family, the main Pimp family at least, where they lived and where various shenanigans happened. I'm a very, very big fan of that LP, so I decided I want to recreate that ridiculous house. So let's take a tour and see what it looks like. Well, of course, start out with the front. And I guess I should say this as a disclaimer. I'm a custom content freak when it comes to The Sims 2. I think my custom content folder is almost as big as the game itself. It's definitely bigger than the base game. And so 99% of the objects you're going to see here are custom content. I think that fence, that mailbox recolor, these doors are, these lights, maybe? Are they? These lights are custom content. Oh, oops, don't do that. Pretty sure no, the table's not, that's a community item. So yeah, a lot of what you'll see here is all custom content. Just a disclaimer. Got from all Bought The Sims. So yeah, we come to the entryway. This really interesting stained glass door leading into it. I guess I tried to make the family look more classy, which if you've seen how MadameWario plays The Sims, classy is not exactly the word to describe it. So we walk into the living room. Well, the main, yeah, I guess this is basically the living room. You have this what I thought to be a very ugly floor. I never used it in a house because I tried to use it. I'm like, wow, this looks awful. It looks so ugly, but it works in this house. I guess it's because this house just looks utterly ridiculous. So yeah, we have the nice little rainbow living room. Lots of stuff probably happens here. If you remember the LP, this is actually where Madame accidentally went on a date with her own house at a party in front of her children, and her children just instantly started crying and hating her. And yes, she has a Wii right here. I have a Wii object and a nice little TV. I try to keep everything in this house super well lit. There's lights everywhere. Literally every single space will have a light sometimes if there's one specific floor light that's usually in places. So it's very well lit, very bright and colorful. There's Madame right there actually. That's a really attractive face that I really, really hope that this is the video thumbnail now actually. That's amazing. On her legendary DJ table, which she's not pregnant this time, but she still is DJing, why not? And a phone. This phone will become extremely important later. So also, well, really quickly, there's also Gooba's bed, because I recreated the entire Pimp family. Well, not the entire Pimp family, but MadameWario, legit, and Gooba, of course. So yeah, there's Gooba's bed in her food dish, which is empty. So also, if you remember the LP, the kitchen was a DDR kitchen, which I was a DDR freak, as evidenced by my backloggery. So I was really hyped to try and recreate this thing. And oh boy, I was not ready for this. So the DDR kitchen. Yeah, this place got interesting. It's very nice granite countertops and brand new appliances. Even this interesting looking microwave. This is definitely a custom content microwave. Wow, those some really high resolution chicken legs. And you know, just like random like clutter, like spice stuff, a tea set, and other clutter. It's really nice to add clutter. It adds like a little homey touch to wherever your Sims are at. This wonderful thing is a bookshelf, by the way. Oh yeah, there's legit, by the way. I'll show off the Sim in a second, but a fixed island. If you remember the LP, the island didn't work because I don't know, it was buggy. But this one actually does work. People eat there all the time. These wonderful lamps. I love these lamps. These are the only 2 colors of them, but you only need those 2 colors. For some reason, there's a like mini fish tank right there. I don't even remember putting that in. And then most importantly, Mr. Froggo. This is definitely the best object in the entire house. I don't know what he's doing there, but he's just there. And of course, like disco party lights, because you can't have enough of those. Now in the LP, the dining room was Mario's Rainbow Castle theme. I actually went back and rewatched the episode where she built the house because no one had stuff to talk about for this video. I kind of threw away with the Mario and the castle part of that and just went full rainbow. It's utterly ridiculous looking, and yeah, that's about all I can say about it. There's still a bar there. They've been drinking like non-stop all day. Actually, I think this is the exact same table she used in the LP, which is kind of astounding that I remember that. Again, these floor lights, I say, like, I literally have lights every single space. This continues all the way into the kitchen. You can't see it because the counters are there, but with Move Objects, I have it behind like every single one. In fact, I think you can barely see it right there. So that's how it remains like so well lit, even though there's actually not too many lights here. So yeah, it's just all ridiculous like rainbow stuff. Remember when I said that this little phone right here would become important? That's because apparently this is a new tradition my house has after going through and looking at all of them. If you have Move Objects and have a wall object, this is technically a wall object. If you have this on a space with something else on the wall, this phone becomes unusable. So I found that out the hard way. So this phone and this phone are both completely unusable, which, you know, fantastic. Just 2 completely unusable phones right next to each other. Of course, stereo. Gonna be playing music 24/7 because, of course. This house actually has an elevator. No, not all 3. Only the first 2 floors have the elevator stops, but, you know, I guess it's just another place to woohoo. Maybe my Sims will get pregnant there, I don't know. More classy doors, because obviously the one thing to describe this family is classy, and this goes into the office, which I think the office is pretty cool. Let me see, actually. Okay, thank you. Let me see if I can turn on the lights. There we go. Okay, I'm having fun errors. There we go, I turned on the lights, so hopefully we can see a little bit better now. Of course, hardwood, like most offices. This is basically like my default color scheme for anything in The Sims, which is like dark brown, red, and black. That's like what 90% of what I build is. And these stupid orange lights everywhere. This couch set is godly. Like, this couch set is amazing. But like everything else is just, it fits that color scheme way too well. So, the bathrooms. This looked like an archway for a second. I was really confused, but no, the doors just opened for some reason. Well, the bathrooms, I picked one color and tried to stick it with the accent color and just made it like either everything black or everything white or everything for the accent color. So this one's like white with accent yellow color, which, you know, everything's just yellow or like a light brown like the wall is. Kind of works very well. Full-length wall mirrors, that's something that will become very, very evident that I like. Along with these lights, I use these lights outside as well. So yes, excellent bathrooms. Oh, and speaking of that bathroom, there's also this guest bathroom in here, which this one's just blue and looks underwater and everything's blue. And slightly black. And hey, what a surprise, full-length wall mirrors and these stupid little lights that I like to use. And going to the garage. I mean, the garage, you know, it's nothing special. It's a garage, except apparently you can build robots if you want. And a fridge, because my garage in real life has a freezer. And an actually useful phone. That's pretty nice. And of course, Wario's pimp little car, and also I believe that's Madame's Legits. I played like one day of this house in game. I don't know why. I was in the mood to play The Sims 2. And I sent Legit off to school in his car, and it like bugged out and reset him and put him in the middle of the house, and his car disappeared. So I just had him walk to school, but his car just completely disappeared. Oh well, that happen. We're actually gonna go to the second floor. We're gonna skip outside for now because outside is pretty detailed. I wanna say this later. 2 stairs, so hopefully Sims won't get stuck forever and be like, oh my god, I can't get through because stupid stairs. Because now there's 2. There's also the elevator. So, and there's also outside. They can go up outside. So there's plenty of ways to get here. They shouldn't be complaining anymore. I guess first, this little bathroom. It's another one of the bathrooms. Very spacious bathrooms, which is surprising. Bathrooms aren't usually spacious. But this one's green. You know. By the way, full-length wall mirrors, what a surprise. These lights instead of the other ones I use usually, that almost never happens actually. And I wonder, is this one of the bathrooms? No. Okay. We'll see it later. We'll see what I'm talking about later with the bathrooms, but they get kind of interesting. This is kind of just like a party place. You know, just like get-together place, skilling area. Very, very nice fish tank recolor, by the way. These look really cool. I absolutely love whoever did this. More classy doors, because obviously class is the most important thing for this family to have. That's where the elevator lets out. Big grand piano. This was so hard to try and fit in here, because I didn't want to have it like in the middle of the floor. I want to have it up against the wall, but it was so hard to fit anywhere. Because I also wanted to put like the stereo and everything. And of course the Wii and the Xbox 360 with the little TV. Here's a blank version of the couch set that was in the office downstairs. It's really cool. I absolutely love this couch set. The arcade, of course, the most important thing, and this guy looks really cool, which I think if you look at the name of this thing, I think, yeah, Pimp Viking 3D arcade game, because that's what everybody needs in their house. That's definitely game of the year. I don't know what year that came out, but, you know, props to them for making that game. Bunch of pinball tables, so your sim can go here instead of actually socializing with other sims when they invite them over for a party. Of course, like other skilling stuff, easel, chess table to build relationships with zebra print rug, that's interesting. Bookshelf, you know, harp, which I think that's also custom content, and a violin, that's not. This giant light here for no reason. I have no clue why I put that right there. Now this next thing, this was not in the LP house, which neither was a skilling area, but this is the first like major deviation, major addition, and this is something I've never done in Sims. I've never built this before, but I'm very proud of how it turned out. It actually turned out like amazing, and that's the theater room. Yes, I built an actual theater room because once I saw that I had a TV that was an actual theater. Like, this looks so cool. I have to build a theater room. I can't just leave that there. I don't know how many theater rooms have Xboxes and Wii's, but this one does. The one really cool thing is this is a very, very specific rug. It's the Labyrinth rug. It's actually a base, I believe it's a base game rug. Yes, it is. Well, it might not be base game, but it's an EA Maxis rug. It's not custom content. The exact color that the background of this rug is the exact same color as a floor in the game. So you can put it on the floor and have this really cool thing pop up. And I also put one like right here under the chair. This one is technically floating one tile over on the other side of the wall, but it's transparent so you can't see it. That's super cool. So you have like a little mini kitchen and bar, because obviously it's a theater room. You have the big theater, you have like movie style lights, which I always thought these look like ones inside movie theaters, just, you know, small. Leather chairs. I guess they're comfortable. They're not like recliners or anything, but hopefully they're nice. And then like a little raised platform, which I've never played around with raised platforms in The Sims. I've never built anything with them. Like the closest I've come is I built houses with foundation, which this house doesn't have foundation because, oh my god, that would be complex. And it doesn't have a deck either. But like, it's so cool to build stuff on raised platforms. I really want to try it more because it added a really cool dimension to this. I could see it being really cool if you, like, I'm trying to imagine like something really funny, like you have a raised platform with your kitchen, then you have like all these little half stairs right here, which, by the way, trying to find a matching black half stair is impossible. This is literally the only one. I'm imagining like having this and then just like lean down in the dining room. That would be so cool. Of course I didn't do that in this house because I tried to keep it all open concept, which this kind of fits with the open concept, but I didn't think of it back then. The only thing that's kind of buggy with the raised platforms is like I couldn't paint this wall for some reason, and also I couldn't put this is technically fencing, but I couldn't put this edging like right here, so I just put flowers instead. So yeah, the theater room turned out super cool. I absolutely love this room. I guess this is the best place to play the Wii and the Xbox in the house. I mean, it looks kind of better than this. So now we have the children's room. So first one is the room it's basically the boys' room. It's it's like, it's unisex, but I kind of designed it to be the boys' room because there's a very specific girls' room in this. But you walk in and whoa, you're underwater. I hope you're not drowning. Yes, this entire room is all underwater themed, and it looks super cool. Like, I have so many custom bed sheets. Oh my god. If I want bed sheets, I literally have like hundreds of them. Hundreds of recolors for no reason. So I just like, I had to literally look through them to look for one to use here that looked like it was underwater. These lamps make a return, but you know, they actually look like cool underwater ones. All these like, I had like fish wall decorations. I use these a lot in a lot of houses, like neon stuff. I guess like jellyfish. Also clutter, because clutter is really cool. I have no clue what any of this is supposed to be, but this one's apparently the organized of the brothers. He has a stapler on his desk. That's cool. I don't even have a stapler on my desk. All I have is like plushies and like art pencils, which is funny because I don't use them. A chess table. I guess they can be into chess. I mean, I do go to the college of one of the best chess teams in the entire nation, so. Well, when I built this, I didn't go there. They can be into chess. I guess that's kind of cool. This thing's interesting. I don't really use it all too much, but. Nice to have like full-length paintings. Also, these ones, like the movie theater lights, also have a really nice recolor that fits in this room. One tile wide dressers, very convenient to fit, because trying to fit it anywhere else would have been awkward. Also, artsy helicopter. Okay then. And a little bathroom. Their bathroom's actually surprisingly small. It's like, trying to fit everything was kind of interesting, but eventually I found one that would work if I use a combo sink plus bath, which I think I could technically put a shower right here, then put the bathtub. That might be a better idea, but then you can't have like a window. Just put it above the toilet, but that would be stupid. So yeah, it's all blue, of course, to fit with like the underwater. And whoa, what a surprise! Full-length wall mirrors. It's almost like I built this house. Also, this flooring. This flooring is very similar to the one that's used downstairs in the living room. This one is slightly less ugly, so I feel fine with using it. So that's the boys' room. Luckily, can fit two of them. Okay, this next one is absolutely legendary. This is the girls' room, and hey, there's actually a phone there. That one's actually usable. Okay, the girls' room in this house is like legendarily amazing. I wish I had this room in real life. I'm so proud of it. It looks so cool. You walk in and it's all like regal, white, and then pink and purple. One of them has the purple theme, one has the pink theme. I kind of did style this one after the LP because the two twin girls were Pinky and Rarity, and their themes were of course purple and pink. A peacock lamp. This is a lamp apparently. And whoa, a surprise, these stupid wall lights that I use everywhere. But yeah, I found wallpaper that would probably be ugly in most places, but it looks absolutely amazing here. And this full-length, like, wall painting also has different recolors than this. Like, wall flower pots. Those are so cool. By the way, outlets, because those are cool. I added a desk because apparently they need to be studious. And then, of course, the piece de resistance of the room. The one thing that ties everything together. It's not inside there. And not inside there either. The girl lamp. It's just perfect. That's all the words I have for it. It's absolutely perfect. Now for the girls' bathroom, this is probably my least favorite room in the house. I kind of want to redo it because I think it looks kind of crappy. But it's supposed to be like actually underwater, unlike the other boys' room. This one has like the pool wall and whoa, full-length wall mirrors. And I just think it looks really crappy. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it fits. There's also mirrors in it. By lots, I mean like 2. Or I guess 3, because the toilet has one. I guess I don't really like the shower, I think that's why. And like the pink door doesn't fit. But it also, if I put like a blue door, it wouldn't fit right there. Unless I made it a really light blue, then it would fit. Yeah, this one's like actually underwater. I assume that they're pretty young kids, so I put like a toy chest there. So yeah, the girls' room is super amazing. The bathroom not so much, but you know, it's alright. Might redo it at some point. And now time for the teen boys' room. This is actually Legit's room right now. I guess when he moves out, like somebody else can take his place, but this is actually Legit's room. And it's I don't exactly know what the theme is. Maybe like jungle theme. That's pretty cool. And there's a matching alarm clock. I forgot about that. And he has a chandelier over his bed because, you know, that's something that normal people have. I actually just added the desk to his house like 2 days ago or something. Because I played one day at his house, as I said, like, you know, legit went to school and he came back. And I think he went to his job and came back. But like he came back from school, tried to go inside the girls' room, tried to put down his homework like right there, and then it just like disappeared. So I wanted to put it down on his desk. You know, he's super organized. There's another unusable phone. Apparently that's just a tradition of mine. He has a couch in his room. I guess he can like snog his boyfriend there. And a piano. That makes sense. His bathroom is the same layout as the other boys, except this one's like pea green color. It's kind of nicer than the boys because it's not as harsh of a color scheme. It's not as harsh on the eyes, and it's easier to find things that match. Also, tile in this color looks good. So yeah, that's Legit's room. That's like the teen boy's room. He gets his own nice little room. I like it. It's a pretty cool room. Most everything I build has like this dark brown color, so it's kind of nice to introduce like a yellow to it because I usually pair it up with red. All right, so we're gonna go outside first before we go to the 3rd floor for good reason, as you'll find out. So you start outside. I guess we'll start from the top, and of course we have outside the elevator. We have like a little like bar area. This is actually in the elevator. This is actually recreated from there, and of course another classy door. Oh, whoa! Full-length wall lights. No way. A stereo outside that's probably going to be on 24/7 because that's obviously what you do with a stereo that you put outside. You don't have to bother the neighbors, which, funnily enough, the neighbors, that's actually my house right there. So yes, I'm a neighbor to this house. I actually put pillars on this balcony. I usually always forget, and it looks really stupid because it's just a floating balcony, but I actually put pillars on it. And this weird stone staircase that doesn't really fit, but there's not really anything better. So for the outside, I tried to put a ridiculous amount of greenery, and I think I succeeded because, yeah, there's a lot of flowers. I feel really bad for the gardener of this house. I feel really bad for him. It's nice. I love this little bench. I don't know if this bench came with pets because it has a dog and a cat on it. But I could have sworn that I had it when I was young. Which when I was young, the only thing that I had was I had the double deluxe version. So I had the original game, Nightlife, and Celebration stuff. But I remember having that. Of course, super classy stained glass door. Whoa! And these are interesting little windows. They look pretty cool. But yeah, I like fenced and edged off every single flower bed in here, which, oh boy, that was a lot of edging to do. And it is everywhere except like in front and behind the swings because you can't put it there, sadly, including this swing set and in front of the bench. Yes, there are suits of armor in front of the pool. Because that's really cool. This one's named Matthew, and this one's named Joseph. I just randomly gave them names while playing. Okay. By the way, custom pool floors. Pretty cool. I love octopi, so that's really cool to put. And that's also a custom pool wall, I believe. Now, onto... this is just here because I was testing around with clothing stuff, but... the legendary hot tub. This hot tub is where like dreams are made. The lamps are a new addition. I didn't have them there for quite a while. The hot tub is actually also different. I had a really crappy recolor that looked frankly like awful. It looks so bad I had to replace it. The swings, which of course Wario's really enjoying himself on. I kind of hope that's a video thumbnail too. Very nice swing recolor, very light wood, you know, just swings. One of the stars, definitely, because the first thing any sim does when they come over to your house is just go over to the swings all the time, 24/7. They have to have somebody to push them. Alright, it's Sims logic, I don't question it. Oh, if you're wondering how I did the flowers, because flowers do not look like this when you place them normally. I use multiple flower sets, and I use move objects on to put them onto the same square, and then just kept rotating them so it looked more or less random. And then you can like fill it up. Alright, when I said the swings were the stars, I actually lied. It's the photo booth. The legendary photo booth, where, like, stories are made with this random vampire chick on it. Of course, woohoo central. My Sims, for some reason, can never get pregnant when they woohoo anywhere else, whether it be in the hot tub, the bed, even in, like, the elevator. It never happens. Only in the photo booth in Sims 2. In Sims 3, if I'm playing, it's only in the time machine. It happens. This little archway, pretty cool. I built this, like, custom myself, because there was an archway object, and I always wanted to use it, but I never knew what to do it with, because nothing ever really fit, unless I put, like, a sculpture in there. But I never had the opportunity to do that. But this little chair set, super nice, just like little, I don't even know how to describe it, like, just a chair right there. Benches, there we go. Benches is a good one. It's really nice looking. I tried to use it in the front of the house actually for this little thing, the little benches. Benches, yes, there's the benches. Little chairs and like picnic table, but it would it started clipping through the chairs and it looked really bad, and I didn't like it. So yeah, that's kind of a cute little thing. I really like it. And it leads, straight back into the garage. Alright, so time for the moment you've all been waiting for. The most legendary part of the entire house. This is where dreams come true. You walk up the flight of stairs to the 3rd floor. You have this small little entryway. This is, of course, super classy door, which probably completely contradicts what's coming up next, but we have the actual Pimp Pad, the master bedroom. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever built in The Sims, hands down. Its original color scheme was like purple and black, which is why you have this really weird painting. That was because I had a wallpaper set. It was like purple and black, almost like Space Invaders themed. It was definitely like 8-bit video game, and it looked like Space Invaders. I don't know where it went. It's just MIA, missing in action. It's not in my custom content folder anymore. I wish I had it, so I had to redo it with this really ridiculous looking, like, neon light little wallpaper, which for some reason is not it's not ordered correctly, which is funny because it was when I built it. So yeah, it was like all purple and black. That's why you have like the stereo and everything that way. And there's another suit of armor. This one's also not named, but I don't know, maybe this one could be Coolio and a piano for some reason. And of course, the hot tub, which is like legendary looking. This hot tub looks absolutely ridiculous with like the heart-shaped disco lights and all its purple and a bar right next to it. There's a fireplace here. Nothing's caught on fire yet. We haven't been caught on fire while trying to woohoo yet. I haven't woohooed in the bed. Fun fact, these windows actually didn't have curtains on them when I first put them, but then I realized this is literally woohoo central 24/7, so I had to put them. Oh wow, this little I love this heart-shaped lamp. It's so cheesy. It belongs in this room. And of course, purple flowers. If you go, more full wall-length mirrors, what a surprise. If you go out here, actually, you can see Gooba on the bench right now. But it's like a little balcony. It's kind of cute. You can go out with your significant other, and well, I guess Wario can go out with Madam, and then just, slog all day. There's nothing really interesting you do, because you can't, woo-hoo on top of a bench. That would be ridiculous. I wish that was in the game. But, yeah, you can just, kiss. It's pretty romantic, I guess. Maybe people can, propose here. Or maybe they'll just propose in, the bathroom in their underwear. That's what usually happens. So now, going through another amazing set of classy doors. Everybody wants the doors to their bathroom to look like this. It's the master bathroom. Yeah, it's large, very large, double vanities, flowers, full wall-length mirrors. What a surprise! And and a window for some reason. That's not common in bathrooms. Multiple windows, 2 bathtubs, and because I'm a madman, this is what I was talking about in the bathroom earlier. That sounds really great out of context. Just ivy on the wall. I don't know why I decided to do this, but it's there. It fits. I guess it looks nice. It especially looks nice with these little lights. I'm not sure how I would describe that looking, but it looks really cool. I'm really proud of it. And a rug, which is probably the #1 thing that you don't want to put in a bathroom. And of course, this toilet right out in the open, because that's really great. I love how the ivy goes through the shower. I think the lights do too. Yeah, they do. They're at the top part. Those are really nice to put. And of course, flowers, because that's the #1 thing that you want to put in your bathroom. And then the roof, I made the roof look super modern. I literally just have it like edging around with like this extremely short, pretty sure it's actually black, but it looks kind of gray fencing. You know, why not? I try to keep it like, you know, totally flat roof, super modern. The heart-shaped disco lights actually clip out of the room right here, which, you know, this whole thing is modern themed. I don't know exactly how modern the Pimp Pad is, but we can pretend that it's modern, I suppose. That's basically the entire Pimp Pad. If you're wondering why there's puddles, I think it's raining in game right now. Yeah, that's the entire Pimp Pad, actually. This thing took like 20 plus hours to build. It was absolutely ridiculous amount of time. I think the actual like master bedroom Pimp Pad took the longest time to build, and then outside took a ridiculous amount of time to build. Mostly because I had to redo the entire Pimp Pad like twice, I think. I think I also redid the entire outside once. I know I redid the girls' room once, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. So yeah, 20 plus hours to build this thing. Definitely worth it. I'm very proud of how this looks. This is hands down the most ambitious Sims building project I've ever done, which is funny because I think it my first thing I ever uploaded to Mod The Sims when I was like super young playing The Sims, back when it was Mod The Sims 2, before I think even Sims 3 was announced, was like an 8-story house or something with like a bowling alley. It was the single most ridiculous thing I've ever built in The Sims, except maybe this. Maybe I'll try and rebuild that 8-story house. Probably not. So yeah, this is what? Okay, hi. Yeah, you have all the cars too right here. And randomly wandering animals, because that's fun. So yeah, that's the entire Pimp Pad. This thing definitely, shout out to MadameWario for making such an awesome house in her first LP that like I had to recreate it. And for having an awesome LP in general, so that like I'd still go back and binge watch that whole LP for some reason. I don't know why, but I just like have it on while I'm doing stuff in my room, like playing games. Definitely a very big inspiration to me as a up and coming, I guess not really up and coming, but future LPer myself. So thank you again to MadameWario for making the LP and making the original Pimp Pad so I can make this super cool looking building. And I guess that's all I have for the Pimp Pad. I guess stay tuned. Maybe I'll have more Sims 2 lot showcase because I have 3 more lots that I built myself. One of them is, I guess, supposed to are actually from the LP itself, or at least based on something from the LP. Maybe I'll go over those. And then another one is a completely original one that I built. Just an utterly ridiculous house too. So I guess stay tuned maybe for more Sims 2 lot showcases and for other coolio stuff that I'm going to be doing. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Have a fun night, whatever. Have fun playing The Sims.